is for adults only. Viewer discretion is advised. Peter Olenchuk, aged 48, held the rank of Brigadier General in the Army and was in charge of the Army Ammunition Supply Depot in Joliet, Illinois. He was married to Ruth Olenchuk, and they had 3 daughters, Nancy, Jane, and Mary. The Olenchuks enjoyed their summers at a 7-room cottage in Agunquit, Maine. Agunquit is a small coastal town, roughly 12 miles south of Kennebunk Port. On the afternoon of Sunday, August the 9th, 1970, Mary Olenchuk, a 13-year-old girl with striking red hair and blue eyes, borrowed a bicycle from a friend who lived across the street from her home to purchase a pack of gum and a newspaper. She was last seen at 5 p.m. chatting with an unidentified man in his 30s outside the Lookout Hotel, located at 55 Israel Head Road, merely 200 yards away from her residence. He was operating a maroon sedan that was faded and bore a scratched hood. A woman at the hotel observed that it seemed Mary was giving the man some directions. She further stated that she saw Mary get into the man's car. After Mary failed to arrive home by 7 p.m., her mother reached out to the police to file a missing person report. The police located Mary's bicycle resting against the wall of a breezeway at the Lookout Hotel, but there was no indication of the young girl's whereabouts. In the days that followed, a significant air and ground search unfolded. Green Berets piloted Army helicopters to investigate a 3-mile coastal zone north of Agunquit for deserted vehicles near wooded areas. Volunteer firefighters searched the woods for any evidence regarding Mary's fate, but discovered nothing. Her parents waited anxiously for 2 days for a ransom call, which never came. Meanwhile, Mary's family remained in isolation during the search. On Saturday, August the 22nd, 1970, Special Officer George LaBarge was diligently searching for Mary throughout the day, concentrating on the area near the Parsons Farm on Brown Street by the Malsum River. LaBarge made the decision to investigate a barn situated on the land. Concealed beneath a mound of hay, LaBarge discovered the partially decayed remains of Mary Olenchuk. The barn was located just a few miles from the Olenchuk's family summer cottage. It had been inspected previously during the 2-week search effort. Law enforcement believed the murderer was familiar with the barn. Authorities transported the body to a hospital in Waterville, where Dr. Irving Goodoff, the deputy chief medical examiner, performed the autopsy. The results revealed that Mary had been strangled to death. A rope had been tightly wound around her neck. There were no other visible injuries on her body. Dr. Goodoff uncovered traces of black human hair and skin under Mary's nails, indicating that a violent confrontation took place, and Mary fought back. Her garments were unharmed, and there was no proof of an assault. Lacking evidence of an attack, the police found themselves confused regarding the motive for the homicide. Dave Swearingen of the Associated Press wrote in 1971 that one of the biggest problems encountered is the area's population, swelled in the annual tourist influx, goes from the hundreds in the winter to about 100,000 in the summer. On the weekend Mary went missing, the temperature soared to 90 degrees. Thousands of holiday makers flocked to the beach to escape the heat, complicating the police's search for Mary. It is possible that Mary Olenchuk's murderer was a tourist who quickly left the area after the crime. In September 1980, the police reported that they had tied an unnamed suspect to the murder of Mary Olenchuk via a tip-off. However, he had not been interrogated at that time due to the police's insufficient evidence for a conviction. Peter Olenchuk addressed the media on the first anniversary of his daughter's murder, but never made another public statement. He subsequently retired from the army. He passed away in 2000, 2 years after the death of her mother, Ruth, in 1998. Mary's older sibling, Nancy Ann, who subsequently took on Hillary as her first name. Hillary A. Shaw died on Sunday, May the 11th, 2014. The reason for her passing was multiple myeloma, which had only been diagnosed a short time before. Jane Olenchuk, her other sister, is in her early 70s. She still believes that there is a chance for her baby sister's case to be solved. It is crucial to highlight that the barn where Mary was discovered was destroyed by fire in 1971. Reports suggest it was a case of arson. At the time Mary was found, the barn was newly constructed. This raises my suspicions that the barn may have been the actual crime scene. If you possess any details regarding Mary Olenchuk's murder, we urge you to contact the Maine State Police at 1-800-228-0857. I invite you to express your views. I would be delighted to learn your thoughts on this fascinating case. Thank you for your viewership, and I'll see you next Friday.